Mars craft is a 1,337 kilogram satellite about the size of a small car. The search for methane in the Martian atmosphere is probably the most significant part of the Mars orbiter mission. Martian methane has been detected by sensors on Earth, but NASA's robotic rover Curiosity has failed to find the gas during its time on the planet. The Indian spacecraft will also examine the rate of loss of atmospheric gases to outer space. This could provide insights to the planet's history billions of years ago. The probe has been lifted off by India's very own PSLV C-25 rocket using alternate solid and liquid propulsion in 4 stages. Once the solid fuel is ignited, the resulting thrust cannot be regulated or turned off. But for the liquid fuel, the thrust can be regulated and the engine can be turned off or on. The orbiter is separated from the PSLV C-25 rocket and put into an elliptical Earth parking orbit. As the orbiter goes away, the velocity decreases, but as it comes back, the velocity increases because of the Earth's gravitational pull. The 440N engine is fired for a short duration when orbiter is closer. That is when its velocity is high. This raises the orbit and increases the velocity with the least amount of fuel. After 6 main engine burns, the orbiter gains escape velocity to escape the sphere of influence of Earth. Now, the Sun is much more massive than any of the planets, and its gravity dominates the solar system. Only very near to the planets does the planetary gravity become stronger than that of the Sun. This region around the planet is referred to as the sphere of influence of that planet, and the velocity required to escape the sphere of influence is called escape velocity. When Mars is in the right position, the orbiter leaves Earth in a direction tangential to Earth's orbit. This process of setting the orbiter in a trajectory which will cause it to arrive at Mars is called transmars injection. Now, according to Newton's first law of motion, the orbiter will continue to stay in motion unless acted on by an outside force. Therefore, fuel will be used only to correct the trajectory of the orbiter, and this process is called a trajectory correction maneuver. It will reach Mars on September 24, 2014, and will be inserted into the Martian orbit. To make this happen, the angle between Earth, Mars, and the Sun should be 44 degrees approximately. Such arrangements recur at intervals of about 780 days. If for some reason they failed to launch the probe on November, then the next opportunity will be in January 2016, May of 2018, and so on. The phenomenon used for detecting the speed of motorists on highways is the same as the one used to estimate